Greenbrier East, and it should be a good one here in the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic that they have going on here this week. Today they've had middle school games earlier today. They had the girls game a little while ago where Huntington picked up the win over Boyd County. And then also, too, we just wrapped up the JV game between these two teams. Boys game here, and then a couple of more middle school games to close out the night here for the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic. So looking forward to bringing it here for you today. Huntington High, they're coming off a victory against Hurricane by a score of 52-46. Matter of fact, they've won 2 straight. Last time here at home, they got the victory over Cabell Midland. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll tip it off right here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Jillian, I go here to Cabell Midland. I've been twirling kind of forever since I was like 5. This summer I went to some baton camps, toured a lot of colleges, architecture program at the University of Cincinnati. I'm the featured twirler for the marching knights, so we work all the time. We're here 4 weeks in the summer, 8 to 5, so it's a lot of hard work, but it's really worth it whenever you get to perform.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family-owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
A new day begins, and what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get you ready for tip-off as intros just taking place. The Greenbrier East Spartans to our left just getting introduced. They're wearing the black uniforms today with those green numerals trimmed in gold. Huntington High getting introduced to our right. Starting lineups here for you today for Huntington High. Mikey Johnson, the 6'3 sophomore, wears number 2. He'll be out there. Also, Malik McNeely wearing number 4, the 6'3 sophomore. Montez Tubbs, the 5'11 junior, will be out there. Also, Gavin Lacco. Lacco, normally wearing 13, decided to change numbers. He wears number 3 now, the 6' junior. And Ganell Hickman, number 15, 6'3 senior, will be the starting 5 here today for Huntington High. For Greenbrier East, led by Jared Patton. Zach Patton, the 6' sophomore, wears number 2. Number 3 is Adam Seams, as he's the 6' junior. Also, Goose Gabert will be out there as well, the 6' junior, wearing number 5. Aaron Griffith, number 10, the 6'2 senior. And Caden Huffman wears number 22. He will be on the floor, the 6' junior for Greenbrier East and the Spartans. They are coming off a loss to Shady Spring the other night for Greenbrier East. Matter of fact, that loss 66-64. Shady Spring playing some great basketball. 2-point loss there, and a loss at Jefferson 69-57 back last week. Getting set to tip things off here. Glad you're joining us here on KINDRED Digital Sports in our high school basketball showcase here at the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic. Tip controlled by Huntington High. Huntington High in those white uniforms, working from right to left across your screen. Tubbs with it to Lacco. Drives in, trying to pull up with a jumper, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Huntington High. Greenbrier East with their first opportunity. Full court pressure now by the Highlanders. Seams with the ball. Ten-second time, it has to turn a turnover. So a couple of turnovers to start things off. We're just at the 7:31 mark here in the first quarter, no score. Tubbs will bring it up for the Highlanders. And Hickman will lose it out of bounds. Both teams trying to get their footing here early on in this contest. As Greenbrier gets it across the timeline. Now they'll set up the offense with Aaron Griffith. Up top of the key, over to Seams. Seams dribbles around, gets it over on the far side. Kicks it back in the near side corner. Here's Huffman with a shot, no good. Rebound taken down there by Gabert, Goose Gabert. Will go up with it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier East. Gotta love the name Goose. 6:50 on a rolling clock. Here in this first quarter, no score. Tubbs dribbles up, hands it off over to Johnson. He'll drive in, pull up inside the paint off the front of the iron, and the rebound taken down by Greenbrier East. Patton comes out with it. We're at number 2 on the run. Gets it up quickly to Huffman. Drives in and got a foul on the floor. Going to be called against Huntington High. I think this might go against Hickman. It is against Hickman. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 1. Still no score. 6.5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Patton gets the basketball up, works behind the pick from Griffith. Left side to Huffman, to Griffith over in the corner, back up on the top of the key to Gapert. Dribbles in, back to Gapert. The shot is going to be tipped, and I think Mikey Johnson got a hand on that, and he did. Lacko brings it up in the front court. No look passed out of the inside, trying to find Tubbs, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Greenbrier East off the hands of Gabert. Tubbs, no look passed out of the inside, finds Johnson, goes up with it, and he has it contested with Huffman and didn't get it to go. He pulled down the rebound. Just past the 6-minute mark here, looking for the first score in this contest. Drives in, shot no good there by Gapert, and Greenbrier East gets the rebound. The putback no good there by Griffith. And coming out with it for the Highlanders, it will be Johnson. Johnson front court to Lacko, back to Johnson. Johnson will drive in, gets it out to the right side. Here's a shot from McNeely, it's good. 3-pointer for him to start things off, and Huntington High on top 3-0 here at the 5:29 mark. Greenbrier East trying to answer. Seams up in the front court, drives in against Hickman. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out there by Johnson, but controlled by the Spartans. Trap is on over in the back in the far corner with Patton. He's going to lose the basketball. Possession arrow. Points in favor of Greenbrier East as they get tied up. Spartans with the ball, wearing those black jerseys. Top of the key with it is Griffith. Left side over to Gapert. Working around the perimeter. Zone defense here by, check that, the man-to-man defense here by Huntington High. Count is on. Huffman having to pick it up. Gets it up on the top of the key to Patton. Drives in, kicks it over left side. Griffith, shot off the mark. Rebound on the weak side, taken back down there by Patton. Patton takes the dribble back out. Gets it out the seams. He'll reset the offense. Near side, three-point shot taken, too strong. Rebound taken down there by Johnson. He wants to run with it. Johnson zigzags his way through, bounces it off the leg, and it's taken away by Greenbrier East and then turned back over as Huffman trying to get it back over to Seams, goes out of bounds. Substitution coming in now as Monquel Davis checks in. Big three to start things off right there for Malik McNeely, 6'3" sophomore. Here's McNeely now, left side. He'll lay it up, is good. McNeely now with all 5 points for Huntington High. Greenbrier East trying to answer. Right side, and the shot in and out, and the follow-up there by Griffith is good. First points coming at the 3:59 mark for Greenbrier East. Tubbs, front court. He had 6 points in the win against Hurricane the other night. Leading scorer was Mikey Johnson with 19. Down inside, it is Lucko. He lays it in as good for his first points. Full court pressure now by Huntington High. It's going to pay off. Tubbs gets a hand on it, tips it out to Lucko. Left side to McNeely. He has it stolen away. Coming up front court with it is Gapert. Gets it over to the right side, over to Davis. He'll drive in. Shot no good, but he does draw the foul on the floor. Jason Buckley, our official, comes over, gives the call. Go against Montez Tubbs, his first, team foul number 2. Substitutions coming up. I got a player with no number, so we'll figure that out. We'll find out. All right, tipped out. Mikey Johnson comes out with it, and now McNeely has it, trying to get it over, stolen away by Greenbrier East. Lucko with the rebound. 3-minute mark here. First quarter. Huntington High 7, Greenbrier East 2. Johnson slips a little bit, gets control of the basketball. Got it there by Brammer, who checked in during the timeout. Was dead ball. Here's McNeely, drives in, right side over to Hickman. Hickman, he'll take the 3. It's good. (10-2). Hickman with a rare three-pointer from the outside. Pressure broken. Foul line extended left for Griffith. His shot is no good. Rebound taken there by Johnson. Quickly up into the front court to Tubbs. Tubbs goes right side. No foul called, and the shot doesn't go in. Greenbrier East comes out with it. On the run, it will be Seams. Seams trying to find a seam to get in there. Puts up a Hail Mary shot off the front of the iron. No good. Johnson gets it out quickly in the outlet. Pass to McNeely. McNeely goes left side. Lays it in. No good. It's rejected out there by Seams. And the rebound put back by Tubbs is no good. And a foul is going to be on, I believe, McNeely for the slap. It's going to be his first, team foul number 3. Cole Withrow wearing number 15. So we just got that sent to us. Oh, that's right. He's up here wearing the... He changed numbers. He was originally number 0. He's actually number 15. And a foul is going to be called against McNeely. He's going to pick up 2 quick ones. That's number 2 on him. Team foul number 4. We'll have a substitution coming up here in just a moment. At the free throw line, it is Cole Withrow, the 6'1 junior. First shot, no good. Deandrick Graves will check in the lineup. We're at number 23 for McNeely. Free throw up and away is good there for Withrow. (10-3) the score. Front court, here goes Johnson, lays it up, no good, and the rebound taken down there by Libby. Jude Libby for Greenbrier East. Gets it up the seams. Bounce pass tipped out by Tubbs. He'll go on the run with it. Tubbs, bounce pass right side over to Johnson. He'll jam it home. Mikey Johnson with his first bucket. 12-3. One thing Huntington High definitely has is the speed. Here's a shot going up. This will be before the shot. It's Aaron Griffith will get the, trying to take it, but the shot will be against, or the foul will be called against Goodell Hickman. It's going to be his second. Team foul number 5. 3-point shot, a little too strong. Weak side rebound taken down by Libby. He'll pull it back out, gets it over to Brammer. Back to Libby. He'll take the dribble in. Cut off there, he travels. Drag that pivot foot. And substitution coming in now. Malik Jackson will check into the lineup in for Hickman. 30-second timeout taken by Huntington High. We'll keep it right here. Here at the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic. Huntington High on top by a score of 12-3. Some pretty exciting, slow start, but you talk about some speed. Tubbs on the run with it, gets it up there to the front to Johnson. Took a step to his left and jammed it home. And Mikey Johnson with his first field goal, coming with a big old jam, giving Huntington High that lead 12-3. Good crowd in attendance here today, checking out some great basketball here in the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic. Got some more to come after this with some middle school games. Here's a good look, kicking over to Hickman over in the corner. Rare three-pointer for him, but hey, he's left all alone and drains it from the far corner. So like I said, it's a slow start for both teams. Huntington High starting to pick up some pace. Jumped out to a 7-2 lead. They're on top now, 12-3. All right, here we go. 60 seconds left to play in this first quarter out of the timeout. Tubbs gets it up into the front court, guarded up there by Brammer. Tubbs drives left side, and you've got a foul called against Bryson Brammer for reaching. That's going to be his first team foul, number 1. Graves gets the ball in to Tubbs, right side, now over in the corner to Locko. He'll drive into the baseline, shot no good. Rebound tipped out from Mackay Jackson. And last touch by Jackson. Actually, last touch by Greenbrier East. So Huntington High will maintain possession with Graves. We're at number 23. He'll be triggering the inbounds. Count is on. He's going to bounce it off an area that kind of hurts a little bit to get hit in. It'll take your breath away. And we'll have a substitution coming up here after taking the in for Griffith. Huffman will check into the lineup. Just going to catch his breath a little bit. Graves he finally gets it in over to the far side, over to Jackson. Over to Johnson now. Johnson drives in, it goes off his leg out of bounds, and he is frustrated on that one. He knew he had a good opportunity, just dribbled it right off his knee. 34 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Huntington High on top 12-3. Pressure broken by the Spartans. Huffman, right side over to Brammer, three-point shot off the mark. Just cannot find the range here for Greenbrier East. Brammer chases down the rebound, gets it back over to the left side, over to Seams, down low to the inside, trying to get it in there for Griffith, goes out of bounds. Monquel Davis will check back into the lineup. We're at number 4. Gives Bryson Brammer a little breather. 10 seconds left. Tubbs brings it up front court, far side. Playing for the final shot here in the quarter. Between the leg dribble. Nice crossover. Goes in, near side. Locko drives the baseline, and he's going to draw a foul. 1/10 of a second left to play here in this quarter. The foul is going to be called against Monquel Davis. It's going to be his first, team foul number 2, and that will put Gavin Locko at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 with 0.1 second, 1/10 of a second left to play here in this first quarter. Locko first shot up and away is good. He has 3 points, looking to make it 4. Shot up and away is good. And that's going to be it for the first quarter. It's all Huntington High. They're on top by a score of 14-3 here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
Each of us carries an anchor. It can hold us back. But when we toss it forward into the future, something amazing happens. Our unique dreams built off hard work take shape. At Mount West, struggle does not mean defeat, and tough times will not divide us. So what are you waiting for? Enroll today. Go far, close to home. Mount West Community and Technical College.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? at 55 miles an hour. That's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Welcome back, everybody. As we get ready for the second quarter, it is Huntington High on top of Greenbrier East by a score of 14-3 here in the Jim Morgan Senior Classic up at Huntington High. Leading scorers so far, 4 points. Matter of fact, 5 points from Malik McNeely, 4 points for Gavin Locko. Here's Graves with it. Gets it up on the top of the key to Whites. It's stolen away. Coming out with it is Huffman. Huffman takes the dribble, gets it over to Griffith wearing number 10. Top of the key over to Seams. He's in number 3. Griffith left side goes up with a shot. He'll draw the foul. They'll get 2 shots that'll go against Makai Jackson. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 6. Bonus rest of the way for the Spartans. Aaron Griffith at the free throw line, the 6'2 senior. Shooting 2. First shot is good. Boy, he hit every part of that, didn't he? Second shot up and away is good. This one a little more true. 14-5, 7.5 minutes left to play here in this first half. White with it, wearing number 12. Just got done playing the JV game as well. Graves drives in, kicks it over the right side to Tubbs. Tubbs into the lane, right over to the corner, working it around the perimeter, tipped out, stolen away. Coming out with it is Griffith. Griffith has his pocket pick, but it's saved there by Greenbrier East. Turning around with it is Patton. Shot no good. Huffman with the rebound. Back over to Gabert. He'll drive in. Shot no good, but he does draw the foul. That's going to against Makai Jackson. It's going to be his second. Team foul number 7. Shooting 2 at the line. It'll be Goose Gabert. 6-foot junior. First shot up and away is good. Unquell Davis checks back in. Second shot up and away is good for Goose Gabbert. Right side shot no good there by Johnson. He thought about doing a jam, but then trying to bank it off the backboard is not good. Front court, Tubbs with it. Nice move for him. Goes up strong with it. Shot no good. Gets the rebound. Put back no good. And Gabert comes out with it. Gabert got it up and then no good, but now the rebound taken down there by Jackson. We're going to have a foul against Greenbrier East. It's going to go against Monquell Davis. It's going to be his second. Team foul number 2. Montez Tubbs, the 5'11 junior. Got a foul, going to go against Zach Patton. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 4. Davis will check out. Brammer will check in, wearing number 30 for Greenbrier East. Up top of the key to Locko. Cut off there. We're going to have a charge called against Locko for lowering the shoulder. Great sportsmanship. He helps up. Gabbert up off the court. That's going to be against Locko. It's going to be his first. Team foul number 8. Mikey Johnson checks back into the lineup. Wearing number 2. Gabbert with it, drives in. Geitz lifts it over to the left side. The same shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Huntington High. Johnson to Jackson. He'll lay it up, is good. Makai Jackson with his first bucket of the ball game. 16-7. Brammer works it around to Seams. Seams has it picked out by Lacko. Lacko on the run with it. 1-against-1. Lacko goes up. Shot no good, but he does draw the foul. It's against Adam Seams. Going to be his first, team foul number 5. Lacko on the run with it. Had an opportunity here. He knew he'd either draw the foul or get the shot, and Seams got him across the arm there. So Lacko will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot up is good. Yeah, he missed the first one there. I thought he made it. 17-7. Here's Seams with it. Rebound tipped out. Last touch by Greenbrier East. And a timeout taken by the Spartans. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 5:07 left to play. It's a 10-point ball game for Huntington High. Greenbrier East is slowly trying to get things going. Only had 3 points at the end of the first quarter. Done a little better in the second quarter, but not enough here right now. You see on the run between Jackson and Johnson, and nice little fingertip roll in right there for Makai Jackson, getting his first bucket of the ball game. Head coach Jared Patton, first year as the head coach of the Greenbrier East Spartans. He given his final instruction to his team, sent him back out on the court after burning the 30-second timeout. Coach Ty Holmes breaking the huddle with his team. Coach is wearing those all gold shirts. Jackson with the ball over to Johnson on the right side. He's going to get trapped at the midcourt stripe. Finds it over to Jackson. To Lacko, left all alone. He'll take the 3. It's good. Gavin Lacko with his first 3-pointer. It's a 20-7 ball game. Greenbrier East trying to find some way to get some offense rolling here inside. Nice fingertip roll, that time by Griffith. It's no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Huntington High. Graves actually checked that with it as White. Johnson puts it back up. A little too strong. Weak side rebound taken there by Griffith. And he dribbles it on the backcourt, on the timeline, goes backcourt, turns the ball back over to Huntington High. Gabbert was just right there, kind of teetering the line, but last little dribble just caught it there. 4:14 left to play at a rolling clock first half. There goes Graves with it, gets it back over to the right side to Makai Jackson, and tipped out and stolen away. Good job defensively by Gabbert. And traveling, turned the ball back over. Frustration right there for head coach Jared Patton in the opportunity. Isaiah Brooks will check in, the 5'10 senior. He will give Bryson Brammer a break. Isaiah Brooks wearing number 1. Got those light red, almost orange type shoes that you see him with over on the right side of your screen. He gets the honor of trying to guard Tubbs. Tubbs going to dribble out, gets it over to the right side to Lacko. Lacko top of the key to Johnson. He'll drive into the paint, kicks it left side. Here goes Graves. His shot no good. Lacko took a shot to the face, but he bounces back up, goes out of bounds, turns the ball back over to Greenbrier East. Like him and his teammate, the Edric Graves, got together going for that rebound. He took a shot there to the nose, but tough kid. He bounced right back up. Right side, drive in, shot, lays it in, is good for Zach Patton, his first field goal. First point, as a matter of fact, first point since the early part of this first quarter, or the second quarter. Tubbs. Right side over to Graves, back to Tubbs. Waiting for a shot. Here near side over to Mankin, who checked in during the dead ball. Tipped out, stolen away. Another steal this time for Griffith. He'll bring it up into the front court. Griffith goes left side, lays it in with that left hand. 20-11. Down to single digits now. It's a 9-point lead for Huntington High. Greenbrier East forcing a couple of turnovers on the Highlanders. Johnson to Mankin. The count on, gets it up to Tubbs. Get things reset on that zone defense for Greenbrier East. Shot will bounce from Mankin over the backboard and turns back over to Greenbrier East. Hickman will check into the lineup. He will give Laco a little breather. Goodell Hickman wearing number 15. He's got a three-pointer here in this ball game so far. Gabbert with the ball. Top of the key over to Brooks. To Griffith. Back over to Patton now. Patton will drive in, tipped out. Quick hands once again for Tubbs, and here comes the jam, and there it is for Mikey Johnson. Speed and the quick hands and the quick feet for Tubbs. Three-point shot's going to go short. Rebound taken down by Graves. Gets it up to Tubbs, front court. Tubbs drives in, cut off there. Now we'll get it back up on the top of the key. Resets it, right side over to Johnson. He'll drive in. He thought we were going to get a nice little jam. The foul's going to be called against Isaiah Brooks. Going to be his first. On the run, all by himself. Two-hand jam for Mikey Johnson. Foul's called against Seams. Going to be his first. Team foul number 6. Thought it was going to be a 1-and-1, but. .93 seconds left to play here in this first half. Here goes Tubbs. He'll take the three. Tipped out of bounds. And it'll be controlled by Huntington High. Out to Johnson. Johnson with a nice move cut off there by Griffith to Mankin. Taking the dribble over to the Tubbs. Back over to Johnson once again. Mikey gives it up over to Montez and waiting for the shot. Here's Montez just inside the three-point line. No good. He goes out of bounds. Last touched by Huntington High. Under a minute left to play here in the first half. 22-11 our score. Quickly up into the front court. Griffith all by himself, right wing. He'll take the three. It's good. (22-14). 39 seconds. See if Huntington High plays for the final shot here in the quarter. Johnson over to Graves. Near side to Mankin, wearing number 24. Trying to come near side to Tubbs. Tipped out, but Tubbs is there to get it. Gets it down low to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. Turns the ball back over to Greenbrier East. Chance for the Spartans now to cut deeper into this lead before they go into the halftime break. Left side, Huffman hands it off over there to Patton. He'll take the dribble up, top of the key. To Gabbert, he'll take the three-point shot off the front of the iron, no good, but the rebound taken down there by Patton. Thinks about the three, goes right side to Griffith, drives in, goes up with a shot, and doesn't get it, but he does draw the foul. That will be against Mikey Johnson. His first, team foul number 9. Griffith at the strike. First shot up and away is good. Perfect so far. 3 of 3 from the strike. With 4.4 seconds left here in this first half. Second shot, no good. And lane violation. They're going to say that Griffith had his foot on the line when he did the shot. All right, here goes Graves, front court, 2 seconds, 1 second. Graves, quarter court, shot is no good. Well, the Spartans made a good run at it here in this second quarter, cut into the lead. It's 22-15. Halftime coming up here as Huntington High is on top of the Spartans of Greenbrier East here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Hi, my name is Connor Pritchard, and this is my story. In 6th grade, a teacher had asked me if I would be interested in doing the announcements. I ended up going to the office every day for about 2 weeks, taught me the ropes, showed me around. I know it's definitely helped with my improvisation skills, so if I need to get something on the fly or throw something into a conversation, I can integrate it a lot better. I really love doing the announcements here. It's one of my favorite things to do here at Milton Middle. It's always nice just to know that I can add a little bit of positivity. To share your story, visit cabellschools.com.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Jason W. Elkins at Elkins State Farm Agency. Jason can help you find coverage that works for you. Jason W. Elkins, State Farm Agent, 4346 5th Street Road, Huntington. The Governor's Highway Safety Program, Griffith and File Pharmacy in Canova, serving the area since 1892. For quick, friendly, personal service with shorter wait times, come to Griffith and File. And KINDRED Communications, kindredcom.net.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Create your stories like to leave a legend where the kids will be talking about me like 50 years after I'm gone, and then they will start writing their own stories. Maybe my kids will want to read about what I was dealing with, what I was going through, how I encouraged myself, how my teachers encouraged me. So if I leave something for them, then it's just going to keep going, and it'll be a story that never ends. So it's the never-ending story.
See, we know our strengths at Dutch Miller Kia. We're good at car sales, we're good at service, and giving friends and family pricing to everyone. You should never come to us to do your hair.
Great deals on Kia? Yes. Hair? Not so much.
For a limited time, get a 2022 Sorrento SUV starting at just $299 a month.
Of all the things that we're known for at Dutch Miller Kia, hair is not one of them, and it shouldn't be.
To be honest, I kind of like mine.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
It's the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Hyundai.
For a limited time, during the New Year's sales event, make no payments till spring. While the other dealers keep raising prices, Dutch Miller Hyundai is offering brand new Elantras starting at just $169 a month. And be sure to ask about $500 off and 0% financing for up to 60 months on select new Hyundais. Only at the New Year's sales event happening right now.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerHyundai.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as we are here with you at Huntington High here this afternoon as Huntington High hosts the Greenbrier East Spartans. Jason Toy here with you. Butch Mounts, our producer. And I was correct earlier on free throws for Laco. He is now 4 of 4. So one of the points got left off the scoreboard. So we are 23-15 is our score now with Huntington High on top of Greenbrier East. So here's how we look so far scoring-wise. For the Spartans, it's Aaron Griffith with 10 points, most of which coming in the second quarter. He a three-pointer and a field goal, and he's also 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And then after that, kind of spread out a little bit with 2 points for Goose Gabbert, and also Zach Patton with 2 points, 1 point for Cole Withrow from the free throw strike. For Huntington High, they are paced by the 9 points for Gavin Laco. Laco perfect from the stripe, 4 of 4 here today. And then also as it is 9 points for Laco, 3 points for Ganell Hickman, also 5 points for Malik McNeely, 4 points for Mikey Johnson, and Makai Jackson with 2 points for him, as well as Huntington High is on top 23-15 here in the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic here this afternoon at Huntington High. And, of course, we've got more basketball here later on. If you're coming up, you can check out a couple of middle school games right after this one. Also, if you're at home watching us, you can check in with our video productions crew. We're going to be back with you again from just down the road at Huntington St. Joe, as St. Joe will be playing host to the Cabell Midland Knights. So we'll have that for you coming up a little bit later on this evening with about 7:30 tip-off set for that game. So far in this one, slow start for Greenbrier East. Matter of fact, it was 14-3 at the end of the break, but then they had a pretty good second half here with a 10-point run for Greenbrier East. And then I'll take that back, a 12-point run in that first part of the ball game. And then 23 points in the second, 23 points total here for Huntington High. Greenbrier East outscored them 12-9. So pretty good turnaround in that second quarter for the Spartans, and by far not out of this ball game yet. So both teams playing some pretty good basketball right now. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll get ready for second half action. Huntington High, Greenbrier East here in the Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic. It is the Highlanders 23 and Greenbrier East 15. We're back after this break here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Hello, my name is Seth Seldron. I'm here in my home studio where I write, record, produce, mix, and master all my own music, as well as write, record, and edit all kinds of videos. Making my own music and making videos allows me a certain creative outlet that I wouldn't otherwise have. And one day I hope to sort of combine the two, maybe create my own music videos, direct them, edit them, as well as produce music for myself and other people.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime, getting ready to wrap up here at Huntington High School as the Highlanders on top of Greenbrier East by a score of 23-15. Again, leading scorers so far, it's Gavin Laco for the Knights at 9 points, 5 points from Malik McNeely, 4 points from Mikey Johnson, Makai Jackson with 2 points, and Ganell Hickman with 3 points. Taking a look at some of the fouling, 2 fouls for Jackson, and then 2 fouls for McNeely, and 2 fouls for Hickman. So That's where they stand as we get ready to start things off here in this third quarter. 2 fouls for Monquel Davis. He's a junior coming up off the bench. But other than that, for Greenbrier East, handful of players, including Brooks, Patton, Seams, and Brammer, all with 1 foul apiece. All right, final couple of seconds on the clock here. Warm-ups completed as we get ready to roll here in this second half. They're in this Jimmy Morgan Senior Classic here today to honor the great legacy of the great Jimmy Morgan Sr., who such a big, integral part of athletics here across Cabell County for many years, Marshall University as well, and coaching and scorebook keeping and everything else. And that legacy carried on by his son, Jimmy Morgan Jr., who, matter of fact, just a couple of spots down here to our right, is taking care of the scoreboard and the clock here this afternoon here at Huntington High School tonight. So we're getting ready for second half action. Greenbrier East will be going from right to left in those black uniforms. Huntington High in the white uniforms. And it will be Gabbert gets it in. Up to Patton on the near side wing. Gabbert on the near side. Posted up there against Tubbs. Left wing. Huffman three-point shot. 10 and out. No good. Rebound controlled by Greenbrier East. Here's Seams with it. Working around the perimeter. Left wing. Three-point shot taken this time by Gabbert is good. Gabbert. His first field goal. Down to a 5-point ball game. Hickman, near side, over to Johnson. Around the perimeter, left side to McNeely. Gets it over to Locko. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Locko. Gets it in to Johnson. He'll go up with a shot, lays it in. Good. Mikey Johnson will go to the free throw line. Trying to complete the three-point play. Foul against Zach Patton. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 1. Johnson at the stripe. No good, and the rebound taken down there by Seams. Near side, over to Griffith. He'll take the jumper left side. It's in and out, no good. McNeely with the rebound on the run. McNeely goes over to his left, gets it over to Locko. Back to McNeely, drives it into the lane, lays it up in, is good. Malik McNeely. 27-18. Back over to the far side. Tubbs is there to get it on the weak side to keep it in play. Down inside, stolen away there by Seams. Seams bounce pass to his right, gets it over to Patton. He lays it up in, is good. Zach Patton with the field goal, 27-20. After a slow start to the first quarter with very low scoring, we've had quite a bit of scoring here in the first 2 minutes, approaching 2 minutes here this third quarter. Zone defense by Greenbrier East. Inside over to Johnson, and it pays off. They come out with the steal. I believe that was Griffith, got a hand on it up in the front court. Is Seams. Seams with it, quarter court, back up top of the key to Patton, working around to Huffman. Top of the key. Gabbert, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier East. Adam Seams patting his chest, saying that's on me. Huntington High with the basketball. Tubbs brings it up front court. Zone defense set up by the Spartans with 5.5 minutes left to play third quarter. Inside over to Johnson. He takes the drive in, lays it in, is good. Mikey Johnson had 19 points in the win against Hurricanes, starting to come alive here against Greenbrier East. Front court. Huffman on the corner. Over to the far corner. Gets it over to Patton. Patton drives in, nothing there. Near side seam, and they're going to get him for a travel. Turns the ball over. A couple of costly turnovers now for the Spartans. Huntington High with the ball with 5:03 left to play. 29-20, it's a 9-point advantage for the Highlanders. $11 was the biggest lead they had earlier. See if they can top that. Hickman with it out in the perimeter. Right side to McNeely. Spins around. Guarded there by Griffith. Gets it over to Laco. Back to McNeely in the corner. Good job defensively by Griffith. It's going to pay off. Griffith's going to get a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. Gets it in the Laco on the baseline. Goes up with a shot, and no good, but he does draw the foul. Foul's called against Coos Gabbert. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2. Laco at the free throw line. He's been perfect. 4-4 from the stripe so far here this afternoon. And he missed it. Second shot is good for Laco. 30-20, 10-point lead. Full court pressure by the Highlanders. Greenbrier East does pretty good work with it with Huffman. Spins around, has it pocket picked. Tipped out by Johnson. Coming out with it is Tubbs. Tubbs loses it out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. Laco, they'll trigger the inbound at the baseline on the right side of your screen. Johnson, nice move inside, hangs in there in the paint. She can't get this bucket to go. Rebound taken down there by Patton on the run, right side seam. He'll drive right down the middle of the line, and it's no good, but he does draw the foul. It's against McNeely. See the great move here by Seam, trying to get the open line and put the shot up there, but he'll go to the free throw line. That's number 3 against McNeely. Team foul number 1. Free throw up and away is good for Seams, his first points. Seams' second shot, no good. Rebound controlled by McNeely. Neely on the run, behind the back dribble, goes into the paint, reverse, lays up, and no good. Hickman there for the rebound and the putback on the left side. Patton drives in, shot too strong. Hickman with the rebound, gets it up to Tubbs. Tubbs on the run, dribbles in, gets it up to McNeely, has his pocket picked by Griffith, goes out of bounds. Substitution coming out. Monquel Davis will check back into the lineup in for Gabbert. Pass out to Mikey Johnson. Clock didn't start running, so they're going to reset the clock. .330 now on the clock. All right, 32-21, Huntington High with the lead. Laco with the ball on the perimeter, gets it inside to Hickman. He'll lay it up in, is good. Hickman now with 7 points, 34-21. Patton front court to Griffith. Up to Davis now. And the bounce pass to the right side over to Seam. No look pass down to the inside. Great look that time for Seam. Gets it in there to Huffman. He lays it in good. Give the assist right there to Seam on that one. Tubbs, front court. Hands it over to Lockow. He drives in. Foul line extended left jumper. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. Hickman gets a hand on it, and we got a foul on the floor called against Greenbrier East. Huntington Huffman, it's his first. Team foul number 3. Goose Gabbert checks into the lineup. Officials stop play for a moment. I think got a little bit of blood on Tubbs' arm. There'll be a substitution coming in now, Deandrick Graves. Tubbs will go out and get the blood cleaned up. Graves comes in. Laco inbounds, gets it up on the top of the key, over to Johnson. Here's McNeely. Jumper, shot, good. 36-23, 2:20 left to play in this third quarter. Davis out almost all the way to the timeline there. Get the offense set up. Seam in the corner, 3-point shot off the rim, the backboard no good. Laco with the rebound. Uncontested on the rebound, gets it up to Johnson. Dribbles through to Laco. Hands it off to Hickman. He'll drive the baseline, goes in with a shot on the reverse, no good. Laco smacks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Greenbrier East basketball. Jude Libby will check into the lineup. In for Caden Huffman. So Greenbrier East will get the basketball. Black uniforms tonight, white uniforms for Huntington High. Griffith almost has it stolen away. Davis gets it over to the right side. Here's the three-point shot taken by Libby. It's no good. The rebound by Hickman goes in the hands of Griffith, and a foul is going to be called against Huntington High, and that's going to be against Mikey Johnson. It's going to be his second. Team foul number 2. Aaron Griffith at the free throw line. First shot up and away is good. Second shot, no good. Rebound there, taken back down and the put back in by Jude Libby. .11 lead for the Highlanders. Minute 24 on a rolling clock. Here's Johnson with the ball to McNeely. McNeely drives right side, goes up, scoop shot, lays in, good. It's his third field goal here in this second half. Davis, left wing, all alone, three-point shot, good. Timeout taken by the Spartans. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 10-point ball game. Actually, a 9-point ball game. And a big three-pointer for Davis coming up off the bench. .38-29. You see the move here by McNeely. Great shot in the scoop, going up in and laying it in. Him and Johnson got some real quick explosions coming off when they have the ball on the dribble. Nice rebound in the position this time there for Jude Libby for Greenbrier East, wearing number 23. He was able to get the rebound and the putback then for his first points of this ball game off the bench. The 9-point lead for Huntington High. Greenbrier East trying to keep it interesting. 1 minute left to play in this third quarter. Mikey Johnson front court with it. Taking the dribble, and he travels. Dragged his feet, and the trap worked. Defensively with Davis and Gabbert up there, forcing the turnover. Gabbert with the basketball. Gets it up the seam. Bounce pass over to Davis. Cut off there by Laco. And nice no-look pass in there to Griffith. He lays it in good. 38-31. Greenbrier East down by 7. Hickman with it at quarter court. Takes the dribble. Drives in. Goes up with a shot and lays it in good. That'll Hickman now with 3 field goals in this third quarter. 40-31. Seam with it. Drives in and it goes out of bounds. Last touched off the leg of Laco. 18.5 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Nice no-look pass down on the inside. Give the assist out there to Davis. There goes Patton. Gabbert driving in. He's going to go to the free throw line with 13.5 seconds left. DeAndre Graves going to be his first. Team foul number 3. Goose Gabbert at the free throw line. He's got 5 points so far here. First shot up and away is good. (40-32). Got another quarter to go here, folks. Greenbrier East hanging strong, and shot hangs there, no good. Rebound taken there by Laco. Quickly, quarterback pass for the quarterback for the football team. Goes out of bounds, too far in front of Hickman. And he'll give the ball back over to the Spartans. They can play for the final shot. 7.8 seconds left. Front court with it is Seams. Seams near side. Guarded there by Patton. Goes in with the shot. Little running jumper as time expires is good. Goose Gabbert in there lays it in, and we've got ourselves a ball game, folks. 40-34. It's a 6-point ball game. Huntington High on top. We'll go to the fourth quarter next right here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
Injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
The need to try to be like somebody else or try to like one up somebody else. In my generation, it was keeping up with the Joneses, and I think that can be distracting. But I think that students, kind of like you were talking about earlier, I think that creating your story, that every person's unique. So like if you can tune out those other things, like there's room for you to be you and for you to do your thing, and it all fits together like a puzzle.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back, everybody. We go to the fourth quarter. Fresh 8 minutes up on the clock here in regulation. It's Huntington High 40, Greenbrier East 34. And a tip of the cap to the Spartans. They have been battling back in this one. Got themselves on a good opportunity, only trailing by 6 here in this fourth quarter. Tubbs gets it over to McNeely. He drives in, shot no good. Hickman gets the rebound. He goes down to the court, loses the ball. This Davis coming out with it. He's against the numbers, so he's trying to dribble out of it now, and we've got a foul going to be called against Huntington High. It's going to be against Malik McNeely. It's number 4 on him. Team foul number 4. Seam gets it in on the bounce pass to Gabbert. Gabbert drives in, left side, lays it up in. No good, a little too strong. Johnson there for the rebound. Johnson on the run. Tipped out, stolen away by Davis. He'll bring it back up into the front court. Another turnover by Huntington High. Right side. 3-point shot. Good by Griffith. 40-37. It's a 3-point ball game. Quarterback pass. Quick down low inside. Laco gets it to Hickman. Back over to Tubbs. Left side over to McNeely. McNeely with those 4 fouls. Johnson out in the perimeter, has to pull up on his dribble to Laco. He gets trapped. Tight defense by the Spartans. Forcing Huntington High to pull it back out to reset. Johnson with it. Gets pressure there from Seam. Drives in, left side, goes up with the shot, gets the bucket and the foul. Foul's called against Aaron Griffith, going to be his first. team foul number 4. That's going to put McNeely at the Johnson at the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throws up and good. 43-37, 6-point ball game. 6:30 left to play on a rolling clock in regulation. Right side, Davis with it. Still in the backcourt, gets the bounce pass in the front court to Gabbert. Left side, three-point shot in and out there by Libby. Rebound taken there by Johnson. Johnson wearing number 2. The left side of your screen right there. Coach Ty Holmes sets up the offense for the Highlanders. Takes the dribble. Pulled up there guarded there by Jude. Tubbs back over to Johnson once again. That man-to-man defense now by Spartans. Nice move this time by Johnson. He lays it up on the left side. Talk about some speed on him. He's got him. 45-37. Gabbert brings it up in the front court. Gets it into Griffith. Griffith loses it. It's on the court. And pulled out there by Greenbrier East. Good job by Libby. Gets it over. And a timeout taken by Adam Seams. Gets the bucket. That's his first field goal of the evening. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here by Greenbrier East. 45-39. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one ourselves. 45-39 our score. It's Huntington High on top here on KINDRED Digital Sports.
A new day begins. And what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
Each of us carries an anchor. It can hold us back. But when we toss it forward into the future, something amazing happens. Our unique dreams built off hard work take shape. At Mount West, struggle does not mean defeat, and tough times will not divide us. So what are you waiting for? Enroll today. Go far, close to home. Mount West Community and Technical College.
Out of the timeout, Huntington High with the basketball, 45-39. They have a 6-point lead. And it's Johnson with it. He'll drive into the paint. He'll lay it up on the fingertips. 47-39. Left the open lane for him. He took advantage of it. Not sure that was the play they wanted to run. When you got a lane like that, take it. Davis quickly up into the front court to Gabbert. Works it around to Griffith. Near side to Huffman. He'll drive into the paint and has it knocked out there. Coming out with it, it will be Tubbs. Tubbs on the left side. He'll lay it in good. That's his first field goal of the ball game for Tubbs, 49-39. And a technical foul is going to be called against Greenbrier East and the coaching staff. So that's going to put Johnson up on the free throw line, shooting 2. This shot. Here's a second shot for the left-handed shooter, and it's no good. Greenbrier East, or Huntington High, will maintain possession. It'll be McNeely at the midcourt stripe, goes backcourt over to Johnson. 10-point ball game. Johnson guarded out there by Seam. Good job defensively by Seams. Over to Locko. Down inside to McNeely. Turnaround on the foul line. Instead of right is good. 51-39. 4:10 left. Right side. The Davis front court, guarded there by Tubbs, behind the back dribble. Has to pull up on his dribble, goes bounce pass inside to Huffman. He'll go up with the shot, and Hickman knocks him down to the ground. That's going to be Hickman's third. Team foul number 5. Nice move for Huffman in there, and Hickman just laid him out. (51-39). All right, second shot here by Huffman. Left-handed shooter. Second shot rings in and out, no good. McNeely with the rebound. Tubbs thought about running with it a little bit here. Looked up the clock, saw 3:53. Continues to roll. 51-39 to score. Johnson with it on the right side. Cut off there by Griffith. Kicks it over to Locko. Three-point shot for Locko, too strong. Hickman knocks the rebound into the hands of Patton. Front court with it is Seams. Left side, Huffman. He goes up with a shot, no good. And the rebound with Huffman going for it. We're going to have a foul called against Locko. Number 2 on him, team foul number 6. Timeout taken by Huntington High, a full timeout. Take it with them. 51-39 to score. Just about 3.5 minutes left to play in regulation here on Kindred Digital Sports.
The Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute, is brought to you in part by Jason W. Elkins at Elkins State Farm Agency. Jason can help you find coverage that works for you. Jason W. Elkins, State Farm Agent, 4346 5th Street Road, Huntington. The Governor's Highway Safety Program, Griffith and File Pharmacy in Canova, serving the area since 1892. For quick, friendly, personal service with shorter wait times, come to Griffith and File. And Kindred Communications, kindredcom.net.
My name is Deshaun and I am a success.
My name is Braxton and I'm a success.
Friday, I got my spelling words right. P-A-R-T-Y.
I was in a math test and I didn't really get it that well. My teacher, she told me something and I got it. And I aced the math test and I was excited.
To share your story, visit cabalschools.com.
Song's offensive, by the way. All right, here goes Seams. Gets it up top of the key to Griffith. To Davis, 3.5 minutes left to play in regulation. Griffith taking the dribble, working behind the pick. Cut off there by Locko, has to pull up on his dribble. To Seams, back to Davis once again. Davis drives in, we're going to have a foul called against Locko. Going to be his third, team foul number 7. We're shooting 1-1. Monquel Davis has a 3-pointer so far here in this. Looking to add point number 4. First shot up and away is good. Going to cut it back down to 10 if he can connect on the free throw. Second shot, no good. Huffman battling with the rebound there with McNeely. Gets it up to Johnson. Mikey Johnson with it in the far corner. Getting trapped inside to Hickman. Gives a go to McNeely. Nice reverse, no good. Rebound taken down by Huffman. Gets it up to Seams. Seams does a good job and keep control of the basketball. Right wing. Over to Gabbert. Right side, Davis drives in. He's going to pick up the charge. It's going to be his third, team foul number 5. Seeing the move here by Davis out in the perimeter, going in and taking the charge down on the inside. I believe that's McNeely that took the charge. That's brave for McNeely. He's playing with 4 fouls. Johnson with the ball. Griffith there on pressure. Left side to McNeely. He'll lay it up in as good. 53-40. Left wing Seams, three-point shot too strong. Locko with a one-handed rebound. Up to Tubbs. He wants to run with it. Front court has the numbers. Go in. Nice scoop shot. Lays it in good from Montez Tubbs. Huntington High starting to pull out a little bit on this one. Lead back out to 15, 55-40. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Gabbert shot no good. Locko with another rebound underneath. The Tubbs on the run again. Tubbs 1 against 2, kicks it over to the near side. Hickman will take the three, too strong. Weak side rebound taken there by Gabbert. Gabbert brings it out. The Seams. Griffith three-point shot in the corner. No good. Takes 2 bounces. Nice one-handed putback there by Adam Seams. 55-42. Hickman underneath. Lays it in. It's good. Davis front court. Takes a step to his left. Pops up with the shot. Off the front of the rim. The backboard no good. Johnson wants to run with it. Goes left side over to Tubbs. He'll take the three. It's good. 60-42, and Huntington High is quickly jumping the lead out on this one. 7-2 run here in the last minute or so. The minute left. Huntington High on the way to their victory. Seams gets it over. Nice no-look pass that time to Griffith. He lays it in good. 48 seconds left. Johnson gets it across the timeline with Tubbs and McNeely. Back over to Johnson. Letting that clock roll with 39 seconds left. Guarded there by Huffman. Finds the open lane. He'll jam it home with the one hand. 62-44. 27 seconds left. Huffman front court. Gets it over to Seams. Right side, Griffith three-point shot. No good. Locko with the rebound. Gets it out to Johnson. Coach Ty Holmes tells him to hold it out. Let's kill the clock. 10 seconds left, 62-44. Greenbrier East made it tight. Huntington High was able to hold on and come away with the victory, 62-44. The Highlanders improved to 9-5 on the season. Greenbrier East drops to 6-7. We'll recap it all and put the wraps on it here this afternoon from Huntington High. Once again, our final score. The Highlanders 62, the Spartans 44. We're back after this break here on Kindred Digital Sports.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall ORTHOPAEDICS, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall ORTHOPAEDICS takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Hello, my name is Seth Seldron. I'm here in my home studio where I write, record, produce, mix, and master all my own music, as well as write, record, and edit all kinds of videos. Making my own music and making videos allows me a certain creative outlet that I wouldn't otherwise have. And one day I hope to sort of combine the two, maybe create my own music videos, direct them, edit them, as well as produce music for myself and other people.
62-44, our final score here this afternoon as Huntington High comes away with the victory. They're 9-5 on the season. Greenbrier East drops to 6-7. Here's a look at the unofficial scoring here this afternoon for Greenbrier East. They were paced by Aaron Griffith with 18 total points here on the night. 8 points for Goose Gabbert, 5 points for Adam Seams, 4 points apiece for Monquel Davis as well as Zach Patton. 2 points apiece for Caden Huffman and Jude Libby, and a point for Cole Withrow. For Huntington High, 4 players double digits in scoring unofficially. 17 points for Mikey Johnson. 15 points tonight for Malik McNeely. 10 points for Gavin Locko. Gunnell Hickman with 11 points. He had 4 field goals in the second half plus a three-pointer in the first half with 11 points for him on the evening. 7 points for Montez Tubbs, all of which coming in the second half. And 2 points for Makai Jackson here for the senior. Huntington High improving with the victory, like we said, and they will get ready to take on Huntington St. Joe coming up next week right here at Huntington High. We'll be here for that game. It's a 6 p.m. tip-off. They've moved the tip-off time. It's up to 6 p.m. coming up next Tuesday evening. So looking forward to bringing that for you here on KINDRED Digital Sports. Greenbrier East try to get regrouped. They head home. They'll take on Oak Hill coming up on Tuesday night. For Butch Mounts, our producer, I'm Jason Toy, thanking you for joining us once again here on KINDRED Digital Sports presentation with Huntington High basketball as the Highlanders come away with the victory 62-44. For those of you checking in with us here on our video productions crew, make sure you join us coming up 7:30. We'll be with you from Huntington St. Joe as St. Joe takes on Cabell Midland. Until then, folks, have a pleasant evening. We'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.